Hello, the internet, Saffron here. Back into Detroit Become Human. Now we're with Kara, whom we haven't seen for a while. And now we have Luther and Alice, and a nice spiffy new car. Alice is still distant though. We're doing good. We don't want the child to like us too much. Oh, let's listen to the radio. Or the TV, or whatever it is. Oh. Never mind, that was a bad idea, because then public opinion went down. That was no good.
The android's description has been shared with all local law enforcement, and the investigation is...
It wasn't me, I swear. It was the one-armed man.
Detroit's heavy snowfall is expected to continue throughout the night. The forecast is 22 degrees, far below seasonal.
Yeah, we went from rain to snowing.
It's likely to persist over the coming days.
Are we even moving? Oh yeah, it's just the frost on the window made it look like it wasn't going anywhere. Alright, well that's enough of that. See, look, nobody's even driving. Automated. You can just turn your brain off and let the vehicle do whatever. I'm trying to focus to see what else it says on the window, because it has the weather, but I can't quite see it. Oh well. Let's talk to Luther.
Is it much
See
farther?
what he has to say.
We should arrive in an hour or so.
See where
These
we're
people
going.
we're going to see. How do you know about them?
Overheard androids Locko captured. They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
What if it was a lie?
Yeah, kind
Just
of like
another trap.
Zotko.
All I know is those androids believed it. Until
You know,
Locko
what
killed
about
them.
those androids? You know, the deviants that were experimented on and everything else? What kind of life do they have?
Malfunction detected. Emergency
Can they be
brakes activated.
repaired? It's hard to say. Very vague.
This doesn't look good.
Yeah, a car that's never been driven breaks down. Oh, I suppose we didn't even really address that. Because, yeah, one of the things is you can ask about
Stay
the car. And it was
silence.
actually Zlatko's car. And Luther is like, well, I don't think it's ever been driven. So apparently it just malfunctioned from non-use. Which, you know, even cars today will do that. You gotta make sure you're running them and they're oiled properly and whatever else. So I suppose it's very possible that it just...
What are we going to do?
There was just something that wasn't working
no.
right because it wasn't used properly.
Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay.
And I don't know where Kara got new clothes either. Although her new outfit is cute also. Whereas Alice is still wearing the same clothes we stole from the laundromat way back. And how convenient the car broke down at this old abandoned amusement
there.
park. It's like Scooby-Doo, let's go investigate this old abandoned amusement park. No, let's not. This will be a quick chapter. Pirates Cove.
We need to find shelter. We have to get out of the cold.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
You think? And it is, I mean, it is pretty neat. Environment, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. And it must have been a pretty big amusement park, because there's a bar.
This place is falling apart.
I don't know how many amusement parks have bars
It's not gonna
nowadays.
be easy to find shelter.
I suppose adults need to do something while their kids are off running amok. Amok, amok, amok. Giant Ferris wheel in the back. Never been a big one for rides to begin with, and now, like, I can't even. Release the Kraken! Well, look in here. Hey, what do you know? It looks okay. And there is a bit of a bug that I did find at one point, because Kara can't get the doors open. So Luther comes to help.
I'll handle this.
And the one time I had a bug where he just force-powered the doors open. I didn't know androids had force powers, but yeah, apparently. Because here he kicks it. Yeah, and that's what's supposed to
There we
happen.
go.
Looks nice. It's not the Ritz, but I guess
Find
it'll
anything
do.
better. Let's settle in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
And look, a magazine. How convenient, just sitting there in this bar for 100 million years. This just has to do with the war that's going on in the Arctic. Oh yes, the all-android boy band. Whoa. There we go. Okay. See, the damn touchpad is so... Alright, screw it. I don't want to read the magazine anyway. You're not doing what I want. So let's look around. Go in the bag. We'll check the gun that Luther brought along. It really doesn't make much difference later. How about a cookie? Can I have cookie?
There are some cookies left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
She's never hungry. Child's been away from home for days now and she hasn't eaten anything. You think she'd be dead by now? Nope. She's fine. Okay. We gotta find bedding for Alice. Just kind of a view of outside. Which is nice. It just... little details like that again. Telescope. Eh. Oh, here we go with the 6-axis. There we go. There's a pillow and some makeshift blankets. That will work. And there was. Can I still access it here? Yep. There's the RA9 reference. All over the place. We'll set up Alice's bed first.
Alice?
Where'd she go? Little teleporting child. Eh. And it doesn't really matter what you say. No, no, she's not supposed to like me.
Do you
Get in
think
your
we'll
bed,
be like
child.
them someday?
I'll be realistic.
I
Maybe
don't
then
think
she
we'll
won't
ever
like
be
it.
like them, Alice.
She'll be unhappy.
We can be happy in a different way. In our own way. Once we cross
I'm
the
gonna have to just go in the miserable,
We can
awful
start a
path
new
that I
life.
don't like, and I'm just gonna have to be horrible to Alice.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Aww. Now she's neutral.
Let's get you to bed.
Damn it. What do I gotta do to get you to hate me, child? Okay, well, we'll tuck her in a second. Now I want to see if I can get that RA9 thing going on. There we go. Maybe? Oh! Did I work? Did it work? Oh, I'm just changing the dang it with my R's and L's. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, there's just a flyer. I don't need to look at that. Alright. Come and tuck you in. Do I have to tuck you in? Can I ignore you? No. Luther's just sitting there watching everything unfold. Pretty nice fire he got going, though. I I guess despite the snow, it must have been some pretty dry wood.
Get some rest.
Alright.
Tomorrow's going
Tell
to be
her
a long
about
day.
tomorrow. Now we get to tell her a story.
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you. This is a story about a unicorn that...
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
You know, to make up a story. It really doesn't matter
This
what you say,
is a
it's all
story
just the same foo-ha.
about a little girl.
So we're just gonna
alone
press
in a
buttons
big
until we
old
finish.
house. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but she was different.
She was different, sure. We'll say
And
that.
made her very sad. Then she met a robot who was just as lost as the little girl. So they decided to run away together. To
Or
find a place where
kidnapped.
They could be safe.
Kidnapping is what they call it in some
They
states.
encountered great dangers along the way, but they wanted so badly to be free that they overcame all of them. Along
Hooray! Yeah.
the way, they met
They met another robot.
another robot who left his master to travel with them.
How does the
Yeah,
story
he
end?
left his master, alright. Sure, it has a happy
They reached
ending.
the place they dream of.
We'll say it
and lived
does.
happily ever after.
It's not going
Stories
to.
always have happy
Spoilers.
endings. But real life isn't like that.
No, that is the case also. She's a smart little girl
Time to
for
sleep.
her age. No, Alex.
Another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Jeez, child.
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
And she wants Luther to say goodnight
Yes.
too?
Yes, of course.
He's all for it. He's like, yeah, I guess so. Say goodnight to the child. Give her a smooch on her forehead. There. How nice.
Good night, Alice. Sleep tight.
And she curls up next to the fire. Alright, now we go talk to Luther. Hey, Luther. What do you think? There. Speed that along. Now we're sitting.
She's a sweet girl.
And there's several things I can ask about here.
She's very brave.
And we unlocked that RA9, so I can ask about that, or the snow, or the Luther's past. Let's just ask about RA9.
RA9.
RA9 was the first of us to awaken. One day he will rise up and lead our people and set us all free.
What if RA9 never comes? What if he's just a story that we tell ourselves to keep each other going?
RA9 exists.
Kinda crazy.
I believe in him. I know he's amongst us. When the time comes, we will all see him. Kara, have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
What?
No, what are you talking about?
I never noticed anything about Alice, except for the fact she never eats. Zombies! There's always gotta be zombies! Except they're not really zombies. I want the gun. We're gonna ignore Alice, because we don't like her. Stay back, zombie androids! I'm gonna shoot in the air.
Stop! One more step and I'll shoot!
Except I already
Don't
did
be
shoot.
afraid. We don't want to hurt you.
Hey, look, it's the one-armed
Just like
man.
you. Our name is Jerry.
Yeah, our name
We
is
were
Jerry.
working
This is
here
like
before the park closed.
the hive mind of
Didn't mean to
androids.
frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there.
So you have all these identical
doing here?
androids that worked at the park before it
We were
closed, and
looking
then
for
they're
shelter
still
for the
there
night.
after the humans
We'll be gone
left.
tomorrow.
A little girl.
Which I guess I don't understand
haven't
either
seen one
why
for
they
a
would
long
have just
time.
abandoned the
Children
androids.
used to love to come and see us.
I think they'd been repurposed or something.
She looks sad.
The last
it's a
few
poor,
days have
sad
been
little girl.
difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
I
Plus,
don't think
and this
she-
is back into spoiler
She should follow us then.
territory again. You find out
I don't know
later
if it's a good idea.
that androids can be damaged, like their
I don't think you have any
biocomponents
choice.
can be frozen.
Come on, Kara.
So if they've been in this cold weather for however long this park has been closed, because this can't be the first winter. You know, I can't imagine why any of them are still running. Their biocomponents should have been frozen up or whatever, but I don't know.
Be our guest.
It's another one of those great mysteries of the game. And the carousel still works. Old abandoned
The little one
amusement
can
park
climb on
that hasn't
board.
been run for years still has
Carousel is about to
running
begin.
electricity. Although I do like, I've always liked, you know, some of the carousels, like mounts you can get. You know, you always see the horses, but like I've been to a place called House on the Rock, which is an amazing museum. It's really cool. But they have a gigantic carousel with all these magnificent carved, like, different carousel horses or animals or whatever. You know, and I always thought those were really neat. Especially when you get
first time
different
I've
ones,
seen
like
her
they have the
smile.
seahorse here. Unfortunately, that's really all you
Just
see is the
smile, buddy.
seahorse and the little fish sitting thing, but... Yeah, they have the two sitting fish and the seahorse. Some carousel. But yeah, I just always think that stuff is neat. I remember one of my classmates even way back in the day made a full-size carousel horse out of like paper mache and plaster and stuff on a wire mesh. It was really super cool. I was never near so talented. But anyway. So yeah, so that's this chapter. Another one I've got 100% complete. You really can't muck up too much stuff in here. And you can go through it pretty much in one go. Maybe twice, because here there's like 4 different options. You can grab a stick from the fire? I don't think I've ever done that. Oh. Anyway. But yeah, so and then it all just ends here with the group sharing a happy moment. So, anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. We're going to leave it at that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.